Hi, welcome to Simple or Not Kitchen, where we take some of those online cooking videos and we put them to the test. And if you like butter and you like biscuits, you're gonna love today's recipe. We are making super easy butter swim biscuits. These delicious biscuits swim in butter as they cook, and they come out nice and light and fluffy. You're going to love it. Let's show you how it's done. To start this recipe, we're using an 8x8 pan and we are spraying it with some cooking oil. Then we're going to take one whole stick of butter and we're going to melt it. When the butter is completely melted, we are going to take it and we're going to pour it into the bottom of our pan. It is going to completely cover the bottom of the pan, creating a nice little pool of butter. We're going to set that aside for just a few minutes while we get started on our biscuit batter. The next step is to mix our dry ingredients, which includes our flour, salt, baking powder, and sugar. We're going to combine that all in a bowl and stir it well. This recipe is so easy to make and it comes out so delicious. And next we're going to add a little bit of moisture to our biscuits. We're going to use some buttermilk. If you don't like the tanginess that comes with buttermilk, of course just use regular milk in its place. This batter will be a very sticky dough, but that's okay because we don't have to roll it. When the dough is all well stirred, we're going to move on to the next step, which is how this recipe gets its name. This dough is literally going to swim in butter as it cooks. We're just going to take all of that dough and transfer it to our buttery pan. And we want to make sure that the dough stretches evenly across each corner of the pan. So we're going to use our hands just to spread it out, but to make sure that our hands don't stick to the batter, we're just going to oil them a little bit with some cooking spray. You could also use olive oil for this, or vegetable oil, coconut oil. But this is what's going to help our dough not stick to our hands. We're just going to take our hands and we're going to massage the dough so that it stretches to all four corners of that pan. The butter is going to come up around the dough, and that's okay. That's actually exactly what we want. And our dough is just about ready to go into the oven, but before we pop it in the oven, we want to take a knife and just cut our uncooked biscuits into 9 pieces. Then we're going to pop our biscuits into a 450-degree oven for about 25 minutes or so. When they come out, this is how they're going to look. Yum! They are nice and golden and delicious. These biscuits come out so light and fluffy and buttery, and they are absolutely delicious. The texture is absolutely perfect, and these guys are so easy to make. These biscuits are very flavorful. They're with all the butter. You don't even need to add any butter to eat them, but you can, of course, if you'd like, or you can add a little bit of jelly. I like my biscuits with gravy. And just because I can't resist eating this myself, I'm going to throw a little bit of carnitas on top, and yum! Thank you for watching Simple or Not Kitchen. For more recipes, articles, and video, go online to PennellCentral.com.